Felt really bad that I was trying to lay on his head, so I flipped over to the other side and finally went back to sleep after nearly crushing my son to death. Hey guys, we want to welcome you back to our channel. This is another pregnancy update video. If you guys have seen, we actually changed the name of our channel to Craft Media. There is a meaning behind it. We'll actually cue into that a little bit later on. It's a little bit of a surprise of things that we have going on now and maybe in the future. So I have successfully made it through my 31st week of pregnancy. Applause, everyone. We are starting to notice more swelling in my hands especially. So if you guys can see, I usually wear my wedding band and my engagement ring and another band on this hand. I can't really wear those all day anymore. So I have been having a lot of swelling, especially in my hands. A little bit in my feet. We went to a movie and I had to actually untie my shoes, loosen up the strings. So uncomfortable. So everybody's been saying that the swelling is coming. It's starting. There are days whenever it's okay, and like today's okay, I can get it on and off pretty easily, but some days it's a struggle and I have to take everything off. So that's one of the big things I've noticed during this 31st week. Oh, so I was laying in bed the other night. Actually, I gotten up to use the restroom, of course, right? Because that's what we do all the time in the middle of the night, going to potty. So I came back to bed, and you know how we're supposed to lay on our sides. I'm not a side sleeper, so this is really hard for me. I'm a tummy sleeper, so I kind of do this thing where I'm not exactly on my side. I kind of like, I'm on my side and kind of my belly at the same time. So I lay down like that, and then I'm like, oh man, what is that? I must be laying on one of my dog toys. And so I swipe underneath my stomach and I don't feel anything, and I'm like, okay, well, and I just kind of settle back into that position again and I still feel it. I'm like, what the heck is that? And finally it dawned on me that that wasn't a toy, that wasn't a recoil in the covers, that was actually my son. So I started feeling around a little bit, and it felt like that was where his head was on that side. So I felt really bad that I was trying to lay on his head, so I flipped over to the other side and finally went back to sleep after nearly crushing my son to death. Everything has been going pretty smoothly still. No crazy occurrences, no crazy symptoms, I don't think. We're going to be taking maternity pictures next week, so we'll have a few of those probably to show along with our video next week. As far as advice for anyone that is, you know, kind of earlier on in their pregnancy or not quite pregnant yet that may be watching this, the biggest piece of advice that I can give so far is that I heard a lot of, you know, horror stories about how bad you feel and how you can't get around, and I know I'm not all the way there yet, but definitely kind of, you know, into the third trimester, I'm doing fine. You know, there are times whenever I get stiff after I've sat down for too long, but whenever I'm up and I'm moving, I'm actually doing really well. And so I know that's one of the things that my OB talked to me about early on, is about being active and continuing moving, and not only for me to feel good, but it also increases the chances of a vaginal birth rather than having a C-section. So I'd say stay active as much as you can. Get up and move around, do. Actually, it's whenever you sit still for too long that it'll catch up to you and you'll get stiff and need some help getting up. He's kicking right now. He wants to say hi. Hey, Cruz. Again, we're going to try to do weekly updates for everyone to see. So I will see you again next week. Next week we'll probably have a couple still shots of some of our maternity pictures that we're taking. We're excited about those. Trying to coordinate some outfits and get some cute stuff together. So we'll be showing you those next time. Bye, guys.